Good morning, students. Welcome to 7th Standard Biology online class. I am Madhu Raj, biology teacher. Today we are going to learn about the excretory system. Lesson number 4, page number 47 and 48. What is excretory system or excretion? The process of removal of unwanted metabolic waste from the body is called excretory system or excretion. Example: water, salt, urea and uric acid, etc. Organs that remove this waste are called excretory organs. Example: kidney, lungs, skin, liver and large intestine. First one kidney, second one lungs, third one skin and fourth one liver. The kidneys are the body's main excretory organs and are a part of the renal system. Renal means urinary system. The kidneys are bean-shaped organ located either side of the backbone beyond the stomach. The length of the kidney 10 to 12 cm, width is 5 to 7 cm, weight is 120 to 170 gram. The urinary system or urinary tract consists of the kidneys, ureterus, urinary bulbs and urethra. Let's watch a video that you can understand more.
Excretion in human beings. The chief organ that is involved in excretion is kidneys. The excretory system of human beings consists of 1. A pair of kidneys, right kidney and left kidney. 2. A pair of ureters, right ureter and left ureter. 3. A urinary bladder. 4. A urethra. Kidneys are located in the abdomen on either side of the backbone. Kidney is a basic filtration unit. It consists of very thin-walled blood capillaries. Each capillary cluster is associated with cup-shaped end of a tube that collects filtered urine. Each kidney has large number of filtration units called nephrons packed close together. The waste products are nitrogenous wastes that are collected from the blood in the form of urine. The produced urine passes through ureters into urinary bladder. The urine is stored in the urinary bladder and the urine is released to outside through urethra. Now, let us learn how urine is produced. The process of urine formation takes place in 3 steps. 1. Filtration. 2. Reabsorption. 3. Secretion. Filtration. The nitrogenous wastes such as urea, uric acid are removed from blood in the kidneys. The process of urine formation takes place in nephron. Reabsorption. Some substances like glucose, amino acids, salts and major water, which are filtered along with nitrogenous waste, are reabsorbed. The amount of water reabsorbed depends on excess water and dissolved waste along with wastes. Secretion. Reabsorbed components of wastes are secreted into the blood when the urine flows through the tubular part of nephron in the kidney. Mechanism of urination. The urine formed in kidney enters into a lung tube called ureter. The one end of the ureter is connected to kidney and the other end is connected to urinary bladder. The urine is stored in the urinary bladder until the pressure of urinary bladder leads to urge to pass urine. When it reaches the pressure to urge to pass it, urine passes out through urethra. How can we hold urine until it reaches to the urge to pass urine?
Students are able to understand about the kidney. Now I will ask question. Dash is the process of removal of waste from the body. Yes, very good. Excretion. Second one. The dash or the major excretory organ of the body. Yes, good. Kidney is a correct answer. Kidney is a correct answer. Then third one. The kidneys consist of many filtering unit is called nephron. Yes. What is that? Nephron. Common disorder of the urinary system. Common disorder of the urinary system. Some infections affected by our kidney, urethra, urinary bladders, urethra. They may be caused by the infection, injury to the urinary system or inherited condition. And other diseases, for example, diabetes and high blood pressure, may be also cause the disorder of the urinary system. Okay, let's see. Urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infection. A shortcut method called UTI. UTI. Urinary tract infection usually affected the urinary bladders and may spread upward toward the kidney. And the kidney affected some bacteria. The bacteria name is Excretory that normally live in the alimentary canal. This infection may also be caused by the other types of bacteria and fungi. The common problems associated with the urinary tract infection are some pain, allergy, and during urination. It is very important to maintain good hygiene to prevent urinary tract infection. Then second one, kidney stone. Kidney stone nowadays very popular problem in the human being. Kidney stone usually develop when the urine contains a high amount of minerals such as calcium or an excess of uric acid. This substance can form deposit anywhere in the urinary tract and form large stone as more material collect on the deposit. And kidney stone may be dissolved by the medicine. In some case, an operation has to be performed to remove the stones. Okay students, let's see the video, then you can understand more.
The biggest kidney stone on record weighed more than a kilogram and was 17 centimeters in diameter. The patient didn't actually swallow a stone the size of a coconut. Kidney stones form inside the body, but unfortunately, they're extremely painful to get out. A kidney stone is a hard mass of crystals that can form in the kidneys, ureters, bladder, or urethra. Urine contains compounds that consist of calcium, sodium, potassium, oxalate, uric acid, and phosphate. If the levels of these particles get too high, or if urine becomes too acidic or basic, the particles can clump together and crystallize. Unless the problem is addressed, the crystals will gradually grow over a few weeks, months, or even years, forming a detectable stone. Calcium oxalate is the most common type of crystal to form this way and accounts for about 80% of kidney stones. Less common kidney stones are made of calcium phosphate or uric acid. A slightly different type of stone, made of the minerals magnesium ammonium phosphate or struvite, can be caused by bacterial infection. and even rarer stones can result from genetic disorders or certain medications. A kidney stone can go undetected until it starts to move. When a stone travels through the kidney and into the ureter, its sharp edges scratch the walls of the urinary tract. Nerve endings embedded in this tissue transmit excruciating pain signals through the nervous system, and the scratches can send blood flowing into the urine. This can be accompanied by symptoms of nausea, vomiting, and a burning sensation while urinating. If a stone gets big enough to actually block the flow of urine, it can create an infection or backflow and damage the kidneys themselves. But most kidney stones don't become this serious or even require invasive treatment. Masses less than 5 millimeters in diameter will usually pass out of the body on their own. A doctor will often simply recommend drinking large amounts of water to help speed the process along, and maybe taking some painkillers. If the stone is slightly larger, medications like alpha blockers can help by relaxing the muscles in the ureter and making it easier for the stone to get through. Another medication called potassium citrate can help dissolve the stones by creating a less acidic urine. For medium-sized stones up to about 10 millimeters, one option is pulverizing them with sound waves. Extracorporeal shockwave lithotripsy uses high-intensity pulses of focused ultrasonic energy aimed directly at the stone. The pulses create vibrations inside the stone itself, and small bubbles jostle it. These combined forces crush the stone into smaller pieces that can pass out of the body more easily. But zapping a stone with sound doesn't work as well if it's simply too big. So sometimes more invasive treatments are necessary. A rigid tube called a stent can be placed in the ureter to expand it. Optical fibers can deliver laser pulses to break up the stone. Stones can also be surgically removed through an incision in the patient's back or groin. What about just avoiding kidney stones in the first place? For people prone to them, their doctor may recommend drinking plenty of water, which dilutes the calcium, oxalate, and other compounds that eventually build up into painful stones. Foods like potato chips, spinach, rhubarb, and beets are high in oxalate, so doctors might advise limiting them. Even though calcium is often found in stones, calcium in foods and beverages can actually help by binding to oxalate in the digestive tract before it can be absorbed and reach the kidneys. If you do end up with a kidney stone, you're not alone. Data suggest that rates are rising, but that world record probably won't be broken anytime soon.
Thank you, students.